The winter storm of March '93 began as rain, thunder, snow, and sleet across Texas, Louisiana, and Mississippi. By storm's end, 250 people were dead, and the storm's impact was felt from Cuba to Canada. Earlier in the week, forecasters started to identify the ingredients that would create this massive storm. The first, a very big late-season Arctic outbreak plunging across the United States. Secondly, the warm, humid air in place over the Gulf of Mexico, Florida, and the Gulf Stream. Last but not least, a very big dip in the jet stream, coupled with disturbances aloft, helped carve out immense clusters of thunderstorms. By Friday, the winds in the Gulf of Mexico had increased to hurricane force. Water began to batter the coastline of northwest Florida. By early morning, the storm surge reached 10 feet in places. The beach communities of Taylor and Dixie counties were awash in water. Waves and debris crushed homes, tossed cars, and destroyed lives. 500 structures were destroyed, another 500 damaged. Other areas in the state were pounded by a tremendous line of thunderstorms, which brought down trees and power lines from Tallahassee to West Palm Beach. The center of the storm howled northward into the southeastern states. By early Saturday morning, the storm reached blizzard strength. Impassable roads left motorists stranded. Snow and vicious winds closed down entire cities. Birmingham, Alabama reported 13 inches of snow, and some Atlanta suburbs had 10. Property damage was immense. Buildings collapsed under the weight of the snow. Hundreds of hikers in the Smoky Mountains had to be rescued as the blizzard moved in. 300 miles away, fierce winds crashed into the entire length of the Carolina coast. As the storm moved to the northeast, the tremendous snows continued. Pittsburgh measured 24 inches, and even areas accustomed to winter storms had record snows. Syracuse reported 43 inches. Airports were closed down all along the eastern seaboard. Roads were jammed with jackknife trucks and abandoned cars. Whole areas were paralyzed. By the time the storm was done, 26 states had been hit and 50% of the nation's population affected. A truly memorable event for those who experienced the March storm of 1993. I'm Dennis Smith, the Weather Channel.